is Ron here, Sentient Trading Society. I'm going to break down 3 powerful technical analysis entry patterns that I designed years ago, primarily for low time frames when me and Ali were transitioning into the prop firm space in 2022. They're not exclusively from then, but that doesn't matter. What I'm going to show you is some concepts that you can apply now, things that you can test right now, and it's up to you how you interpret them. It's up to you how you use them for the rules. So I feel like what I'm first going to go into, right, I'm going to have to edit the video. I'm going to have to show some diagrams, but we're going to go into first what is my favorite concept I ever created, really, because, well, obviously, it made such a difference in like the growth, because yeah, me and Ali were doing stuff, especially in 2021, like it was the easiest trading year ever for me and Ali, right? But these concepts elevated us because we were able to go in the prop firm space and we were able to make a huge chunk of money, right? And we were able to sit aside a bit and plan what we were going to do with it. And we went into brokers managing our own funds, and we had some stuff like we have university and stuff like that. Like Ali's still in university, he's doing his masters right now. Personally, I'm not, but we had to take a break. We had to focus on things like academics. But now we're back into the game. It's 2025. It's been wonderful so far. I was trading like at the start, like £80,000. I've rolled that over. Like I've done a withdrawal recently. You've seen it all. I've got the trading statements. I think you've seen it by now, probably. But enough with the waffle. It's time to get into trading concepts. So Three-Wick trend trading or Three-Wick counter trend trading. So if you ever see me use this in acronyms, it's going to be 3WTT or 3WCT. So that's for trend trading or counter trend. And the idea behind this concept is that you have a wick, which would be a very liquid price. Because if that wick has been rejected, what it's showing you, so in this example here, what it's showing you, and just to clarify things, I mark it using this in the test because it's easier, but also in real time I mark it like this as well. So it's easy so I can get the information to place the limit order, okay? All right, but we actually enter on this wick. So you see the first wick, that's the wick that's in focus, right? But we wait for the rejection and close, which shows that there was sell liquidity there. There was people selling at the same point. They didn't let the price go beyond that. So now you've got an imbalance. Now, if we can enter on that imbalance, then we've got a nice price. We've got an efficient price. That's assuming that the setup actually goes through, but we've got an efficient price. You've got the sellers up there. It's been tested, and now you got a limit order fill as well. So it's not like we're selling right here. No, we're waiting for the price to come to us, and then we get the limit order fill, right? So it's a limit order fill. We get a sell. We get a nice price. We get a nice tight stop loss, and we can let this position run, right? So I've got some back tests. I'm gonna, probably pause the video now. I'm gonna show you some back tests for our old strategy where we're utilizing this concept. Right? But this is very good. You can use this on multiple time frames. It's usually better in lower time frames. It doesn't work on every single asset class. It doesn't work on every single market, just like any of these assets. Not any of these assets, but any of these patterns. You must apply it yourself and see which instrument works for you. Personally, all these concepts have been refined and done for the indices market and for Forex as well, but I don't touch Forex anymore. The last time that I placed a live trade on the Forex market was like of reasonable size was in like early 2021 before I transitioned to indices, right? It was one of the best trading decisions I made, by the way. I was very confused about what they were and stuff like that. I was like the CFD guy, how it is in Europe, right?